Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in South Burlington, Vermont, at, what is the name of this cemetery? I think it's Eldridge Cemetery. And it has some pretty old headstones here. You might not be able to tell, but it is 6:25 p.m., and the sun will probably be setting in about 20 minutes. So I plan to hit some of the oldest portions of it right now, and I may come back at another point to record the rest of it. It doesn't look that large overall. It's right next to the airport, though, and that's kind of neat. I mean, look at all these little Cessna style airplanes. How cool are they? I think that's really nifty. So anyway, but it's the cemetery that I'm here to see. So if you're going to come here, you're going to need to pull into the cemetery. And I just barely cleared the gates. I did take a wide turn in because it was a narrow driveway. So here we have some really old headstones, age 22 years. When was the last time? And I have to say, what you're looking at is a lot easier to see than what I'm looking at. It's a lot brighter that you're looking at. And here's a little headstone. My guess is a child's headstone, but I don't know for sure because I can't see any writing on it. Well, this headstone has toppled, and it's been like this for a while. You can see that, right? Given the amount of grass on it. Interesting. Look what the design is on this thing. Huh. But I don't know what that says. And I don't even know. Well, actually, that's better. I still don't know what it says. I'll have to look at the photograph when I'm at home. But here's the base of the headstone. Frost heaves are not our friends. They're just not. Now, I do understand, well, as I understand it anyway, there are people who served during the War of 1812 buried here, and people who probably died of smallpox who are buried here. Because there was an epidemic in Burlington. South Burlington was part of Burlington until 1865, when South Burlington became when Burlington became a city, which was 1865, South Burlington became a town. Wow, look at this one. Let me back up. It was like a little Cessna is taking off over there. That little thing with the lights blinking, that's the airplane. Okay, back to the cemetery. Here's another headstone that has fallen. Another one that is abundantly unreadable. And it's broken in parts up there too. When I was in the Merrill Cemetery, which that was yesterday in today's videos. Today is October 6th, so 5 and 6. October 5 and 6 in 2021. There were little narrow stones like that. So, no idea. Look at all these little headstones. My best guess is children, every one of them. You know, this is long before vaccines, long before you get inoculated against such things like diphtheria and smallpox. These are all unreadable. Every one of them. Every last one of them. How about you? Are you readable at all? This ground is somewhat uneven. It is undulating. Can you see? Can you see that? Yeah, I think you'll be able to see that. How up here, and then it goes dips down in, and it dips over there. Yeah, it's not unpleasant to walk. It's not painful to walk, but you want to be careful if you're going to be walking here. Oops. That whoops was from I just tipped backwards. Didn't fall. And I definitely want to be able to, is there writing on this side? Could be writing on this side. I'll be doggone if I know what that says though. But if you figured it out, certainly say something in the comments below. The thing is, when, you know, marble, these are marble. The thing with marble is that it really attracts pollution. These things turn gray and black, and it's just so hard to read. And it's a soft stone, so that doesn't help it either. Ooh, is this one readable? I don't know. It doesn't look it. Such a shame. I'd like to know who these people were. You can't tell because in the video it looks pretty bright. But I can assure you in real life it is not bright. The sun is setting. Maybe you can tell that better in the sky. And there are mosquitoes galore out here too. Oh wow, Van Cyclen. There's a Van Cyclen Road here in South Burlington. And I always wonder when I see names that are road signs if it's named for any of these people here. Now, Edward Van Cyclen was born July 19, 1818 and died May, I think that's 11. Yes, 1901. His wife, Mary E. Steele, November 13, 1824 to November 7, 1904. For the size of this headstone, we can see that they had plenty of money because that's granite. At least the base is, and this part here, and that too. I'm presuming, ooh, those are all mosquitoes up there. You probably can't see those. All those things flying right there, those are mosquitoes. And they're looking for me as the buffet. Huh. Well, let's see what else. Mary Howard. Ooh. Such an interesting cemetery. I've never been in here before. Another Van Cyclen. Look at the size of this headstone. Also large and thick. Look at the size of that bad boy. And I'm going to take a look, see at this. Let's take a look, see at these right here. We can tell these are older stones as well. I mean, marble down here. And this one has fallen. These tree branches, not branches, these roots, I'm sure, are not helping this. But the name is Grossman. And it's almost readable right here in the through my viewfinder, but otherwise it's not readable where I'm standing. Rufus, maybe that's Crossman. That could be Crossman, not Grossman. Died May 10, 1851, aged 85 years, 9 months. His wife, Jerusha Harmon, died September 28, 1848, aged 81 years. Their children, Eunice, wife of William Burnham, died April 16. I can't read the rest of it. So we can see some other old headstones over here. My guess is this was pretty far out. I'm on, what road is this? I think it's Airport Road. I get confused between Airport Road, Airport Parkway. I don't know which one this is. It's the one right in front of the airport. For those who know far better than I would prefer that you not say how stupid can you be, Patricia, but if you'd like to let us know in the comments below, that would be great. Look at all these old headstones. Now this one, wow, there was a tree up against this one. Holy cow. Wow, and that's still really solid. It's almost readable. In memory of Ansu Robinson, who died January 28, 1813, in his 27th year. Pretty sure that's what this says. What do you folks think? If you are interested in my photographs, you can find them in two places. Instagram, Traveling for History, or my Facebook page, Traveling for History. Oh, good Lord. I'm gonna have to cut this video short. I can tell the mosquitoes are just, wow, they're just killing me here. So this is Patchen. There's a Patchen Road. And let me back up a little bit. Well, the ground is very, very uneven. I mean, look at this. Can you see that? Uneven ground. That's not a trick of the camera, by the way. It is actually leaning to the left. There's a Ralph Patchen. And I can't read that at all. Stephen? Maybe it's Stephen Patchen. Died in Franklin. It's a shame. I wonder if daytime would be any easier. Ooh, these mosquitoes. Let's come around here and take a look, see all these little stones. Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Again, you don't know that. I'm just telling you that. I mean, the sun. Can you see the sun has just about set? It's 20:07 Eastern time, because I live in Vermont and I'm recording this in South Burlington, Vermont. At least I know if the gates close, that there are ways to get around the gates being closed. But hopefully, I mean, people could see my car. All right. been so much easier if it could have parked in the pavement, but hey, it's a towaway zone. Don't know about you, but I don't want to be towed. Been there, experienced that. Not here, but elsewhere. I think there's writing on this side. I think so. Not that it's readable at all. Okay. Well, this is a teaser for more exploration of this cemetery. Pretty sure it's Eldridge in South Burlington, Vermont. I'll confirm it as I'm driving out. But yeah. Dive bombing mosquitoes. Tree. And this is why you don't want trees near. I mean, trees are important in a cemetery. But the problem with trees is they have roots. And the roots get underneath, and there's upheaval that way too. It's not just frost heaves. But still, it's not safe. I've not yet been in a cemetery that has had lights, I might add. So, lots of old headstones over here. I'll come back. We'll explore it together. If you have suggestions for places you'd like me to check out, let me know. Right now, because it's 2021 and I still don't feel safe getting on an airplane, I'm not traveling out of state or even out of the country. Although I'd love to, because the prices are so good. They're so good right now. I would love to, but I just can't. Just can't do it. Getting on a metal tube with a bunch of other people who may or may not be vaccinated doesn't do anything for me. All right. See there's a crypt over there. Well, see, now it's starting to look. Now it's starting to look darker. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Wow. This is this rose granite that I'm always gushing over. Wow. Well, let's see. Be careful that I don't fall down this hill here. Woo. That would not be good. Ooh, the light. The light has come on. Well, this is not safe to walk around. Well, not safe at all. But it's beautiful. Let's see. On this side. A little safer. Oh, here we go. Some names. Langdon. Or, Landon. Maybe it's Landon. Yes, it's Landon. My mistake. Sorry about that. All right. On that note, it's a little brighter now. I turned on the lightning bolt, which means it's giving me more light, which is good. You probably hear the airplane. It's a little Cessna sort of style aircraft over near my car, and it's running right now. So okay. I'm going to pause this and see if I can get a picture of the name of the place for us, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. It is indeed Eldridge Cemetery. And I don't know why it's named this. I'll have to see if I can find out. But we can see now that the cemetery is pretty dark. It's dark out here. It's not dark out here, but it's pretty dark. And we can see there's a solar light working over here. All right. Now that we know that for sure, I'm going to have to come back another time. But tomorrow I'll be down in Addison County, which is south of me, filming some neat stuff. And on Saturday, I'm going to be 2 hours south of here, filming something amazing. All right, on that happy note, on that interesting note, at Eldridge Cemetery in South Burlington, Vermont, I bid you adieu. This is Patricia. I'm traveling for history. Until we meet again, you have a great evening. Thanks so much. Bye.